Hey, what's up guys? Calm Before the Storm here, bringing you another Madden 16 video, and today it is time for another Draft Champions draft episode. I think we're on draft number 4. I finished all the ones where we pick from the middle, the left, and the right, so now I got to get a little bit creative here, and I'm actually going to draft the shortest person in every round, so we're going to call this the Midget Squad. So let's see. Coaches, obviously, they don't have the coaches' heights listed. But Chip Kelly seems kind of short, doesn't he? Although Pete Carroll didn't look that tall either. Let's just pick based on what I would prefer. Let's go Pete Carroll on that one. All right, so from this point on, shortest player, no matter what. Even if we end up with 6 corners, which we probably will because usually the corners are short. We'll get lots of corners. We'll get lots of probably safeties, get running backs. Probably won't get many linemen or tight ends. So 6'7", definitely not. 5'11", and 6'7". This one's pretty obvious. We'll take C.J. Spiller with our first pick. So this kind of draft will put us in a tough spot, just because we will definitely get a lot from the same position, as we have gotten now 2 running backs through the first 2 rounds. So it's definitely going to make it hard for me to win. But that's kind of part of the challenge. This one's interesting here. 3 positions where your players are going to be tall. 6'5", 6'8", and 6'4". I actually probably never would have guessed Jason Peters was the shortest of the 3, but I am not going to complain about having Jason Peters on my team. Wouldn't doubt it if he was some sort of like bodyguard or bouncer in the offseason. He's a pretty intimidating looking guy. We got a couple 6'3s and a 6'6". So I don't know what I'm going to do for tiebreaker. I guess it could just be my pick. We could go lowest overall. We could go highest overall. Let's do... I don't know. I don't know how to pick. 6'3", 6'3". Let's go lowest overall. If there's a tie... No. How about this? For the shortest one, we'll go highest overall if there's a tie. And for the tallest players, we'll go lowest overall if there's a tie. So I'm going to take Manny Ramirez. And surprisingly, we are solidifying our line a little bit in this draft. 6'3", Sean Smith. 6'4", A.J. Green. And 6'6", Joe Thomas. So we're going to get Sean Smith, which very happy about that. It's a very good number 1 corner for our team. All right, 6'7", Jake Long, 6'4", Eli Manning, and 5'11", Michael Thomas. So we will take Michael Thomas, who's got some solid speed and not much else besides that. That's all right. A little bit better than Chris Conte, I'm sure. And round number 7, 5'11", Sam Shields, 5'11", Reggie Nelson, and 6'3", Nick Fairley. So based on our tiebreaker here, we are going to take Reggie Nelson, the higher overall player. So a couple free safeties now. Hopefully one of them can move over to strong safety. Round number 8, 6'5", Jordan Cameron, 5'10", Anthony Sherman, and 6' Victor Cruz. Really not a fan of the drafting fullbacks in Draft Champions, but I do not have a choice. So welcome to the team, Anthony Sherman. Round number 9. Some pretty good players in this one. We've got 88 Will Hill, 6'1", 6'4", flashback Arakpo, and 6'4", flashback Dockett. So we're going to pass on the flashback cards, and we're going to take Road to the Playoffs Will Hill. Pretty good. Not pretty good. Very good strong safety. I'll definitely take him. So maybe we'll see if Nelson or Thomas can move to the corner position. Another good round here. We've got 6'3", Justin Houston. I believe Mangold was, 6'4", and then Cameron Wake, 6'3". So a couple 6'3", so we'll take Justin Houston, the higher overall. Can't complain about that. All right, round number 11. We are flying through this draft here. 6' Delaney Walker, pretty short for a tight end. 5'11", Patrick Chung, and 6'3", Jordan Matthews. Some pretty solid cards here. We're going to have to take Patrick Chung, and that is now going to be our 4th safety. So I'm going to move I'm going to obviously move Chung or Hill to either free safety or corner so we can get both of them on the field at the same time because they're too good to not both be on the field. All right, 6'1" Maxwell, 6'3" Morgan, and 6'2" Darrell Washington. So we'll take Byron Maxwell, one of the worst tacklers I have ever seen. If you haven't had a chance to watch the Eagles play, watch them for like 5 minutes and watch Byron Maxwell try and tackle. It's actually pretty funny. All right, 5'11" LaShawn McCoy, 6'5" Max Unger, and 6'4" Zach Martin. So we're going to get our third running back. C.J. Spiller actually might be able to play. He might be a decent overall wide receiver. We'll have to see, but I'm not mad about LaShawn McCoy. But 3 running backs, kind of not necessary. We have Anthony Sherman as well, so I don't know. That's what happens. But 5'10" Janoris Jenkins, 6'2" Junior Gillette, and 6'6" Mario Williams. This one is easy. Janoris Jenkins, I will definitely take him. Three corners. That's probably the ideal number that I would like when it comes to corners. So can't complain about that. And then legends around here. 94 Tomlinson at 5'10", 94 Greg Lloyd at 6'2", and 95 Eric Dickerson at 6'3". So we are going to get another running back. We got 4 running backs in that draft. Not ideal. Hopefully 2 of those guys can be pretty good receivers. But that is going to wrap up this draft. If it will ever load, it's kind of stuck here for a minute. There we go. Let's check out the lineup. And taking a peek here at the lineup, the offensive line, we got a couple guys on the left, which I was quite surprised about. No tight ends, not too surprised there. They put Tomlinson at running back, and then they put the other 3 running backs at receiver. I'll have to take a closer look at that. I don't know if I want all 3 of them out there. I'm sure these silver receivers are probably a little bit better at catching. So Tomlinson, Austin Davis is going to be our quarterback, Anthony Sherman at fullback. And then on the defensive side, we got Justin Houston, the only upgrade at linebacker. They put Will Hill at free safety, kept Chung at strong safety. We got no defensive lineman. Looks like we got the entire Titans defensive line, though. And then Sean Smith, Janoris Jenkins, and Byron Maxwell at corners. So the defense, the secondary is very good. That's definitely going to be our strong point. Our running backs actually will be our strong point. We can just cycle them through. We've got nothing but running backs. We could have a different running back for every play in a game. But that is going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed that running back feast that we had there, go ahead and leave this video a like. If you are interested in some more Madden 16, including this Draft Champions Draft Series and also some Ultimate Team, go ahead and subscribe for me. Let me know any of your ideas for future drafts. The next one's probably going to be the tallest team. Then I'll do, like fastest and slowest and probably highest overall, lowest overall. But after that, kind of out of ideas. So if you have any, leave them in the comment section below. I appreciate everybody who stuck around to this point to watch. I will see you guys later.